Hey everybody. This is my first time trying out a stream. I don't even really know if this is working, if it's lagging or nothing like that. So who knows? Here we go. Anyway, first thing I got is nail polish today. I got red and blue. I felt like in a divided time like this, why not show a little love to both sides, right? So that's one thing I'm sure we could do. Show a little bit of empathy towards other people, because right now it seems like everything is so hard line. And I confess, I'm in on all that shit too. I've been having some ideas about certain things lately, about things that just don't really square up to me. Um, the main thing is, I'm thinking, how do you get away with saying that you love America, but you don't love Americans, in the fact that you don't think they deserve health care in the wealthiest nation the world has ever seen? Pick yourself up by your bootstrap. There's all this bullshit, but come on, that's stupid. No one's really buying that, are we? I mean, and if you are, we got to step back and think that, like, why are we buying that? This is the wealthiest nation that the world has ever seen, right? I mean, through this whole pandemic, the rich got richer. Why don't we force them to share their wage? Why is that not a big deal? Had a guy talking. I heard him earlier. He was saying that the rich, the richest 1% pay 90% of the taxes, and he was saying that in like a way of like a haha gotcha libtard type thing. But it's like, I'm thinking to myself, like, did that guy not think that if they're in the top 1%, they should be paying 99% of taxes? That's how that should work. So they got a 9% discount. So this guy's basically bragging. I'm just thinking, man, come on, dude. We got to start thinking of our own collective interests. Not everyone can be a billionaire. Not everyone can be a business owner. Not everyone can be rich. I'm not saying that everyone has to be exactly the same, and that, like, everyone, no matter what you do, if you're a janitor or you invent the cure to cancer, you get one loaf of bread and two bricks of cheese. Like, it's like, that's at no point what I'm going for. I'm just thinking, like, it was beaten into me my whole life growing up that America was the best. We could do anything. USA, USA. And I believed it. I definitely believed it. And so now I guess it's really shocking to me how so many people are always focusing on the things that we can't do. Why can't we deliver health care to our nation, to our brothers and sisters? Right? It just, we need to be forcing, I think, our politicians to represent us, because I think most people I've talked to actually agree with some form of it. The only problem is it's none of the politicians. So I'm not really sure how to overcome it, but I'm just trying to, I guess that's been something that's been on my mind lately, of how we're squaring that. How do you get to be a good patriotic American, and you don't just think other Americans deserve health care? Because kind of like, what's the point of loving America if the people in it are suffering? Is there a point? Or is this just like, I don't know, like just a thing to say, like at the end of the speech, like, and God bless everybody and our nation? Like, is this just some weird platitude thing that people are just saying? And if so, it's time to start calling people out and saying, no, you don't get to associate with, like, being a pro-American and, like, this, like, flag worshiping person if you don't love the people in the nation. I feel like that's just so basic, right? Like, what would America be if it wasn't for her people? Well, I mean, it'd still be a bunch of Native Americans in their place doing their thing, but you can't. I don't understand how people are dissociating one from the other, right? I don't understand how someone can literally say to themselves, I love America, I'm a huge patriot, and literally believe it, and I believe that they believe it, yet what they do and what they want are actions that don't help Americans. And it's this pick yourselves up by your bootstrapsism that's like, I mean, at this point, it's becoming tougher and tougher to do, just from the fact that in a capitalist system, right? There's only so much capital. All the good land has been bought, right? Like a lot of the capital has been made, and now the power is starting to concentrate. And I guess that's fine, but it's just unsustainable. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep forcing the workers into worse and worse living standards, because then who's going to buy the shit? Who's going to buy the shit that they make? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Anyway, so that was my little rant, I guess, for now. I'll think more about it later. My right hand is blue, liberal Democrat scum. And my left hand is red, conservative America patriots. No, but seriously, there's not really that big of a difference. I think that the richest top 1% of people are able to disseminate a bunch of propaganda to make us think that we should be fighting right versus left, when it's really workers versus owners. And I'm not saying we shouldn't have owners. I'm saying that the owners need to pay their fair share. Okay, that be that.